boys and girls. What's going on, everybody? Yeah, it's your boy Tommy P, man. Daily Grind Show. We are excited to still be doing this, man. And thank y'all who's coming into the room. I just sent out an announcement. Yes, I am hijacking today because I know you would much rather see the lovely Queen. She does such an awesome job, and we thank her for her tireless efforts, man. Been really helping us push this T-boy thing along. But she's out on business today. So wanted to make sure we still kept talking to y'all, man, because we are getting to the end of this effort for this year. Don't be mistaken that this thing is over. We just for this year. So we want to finish with a bang. So we're gonna talk about that. A lot of other stuff going on. Let me check and see who's coming up in the room.
Hijacking today.
And yes, I'm talking loud. It's okay. Shouts out to our team, man. Shouts out to those who work and keep this thing going. It's not just me. We keep a team of very skilled individuals who are doing their thing. So shouts out to the big homie, young Nathan, and what he's doing with the program. We're starting our web, man. Our web academy is on and pushing, and that's the real conduit of the whole T-Boy effort in order to start teaching the entrepreneurial mindset, in order to start giving more small businesses, nonprofits, independent artists, and other entrepreneurs the tools they need in order to be successful. We can't give you the success, but we can give you the tools. We can give you some fish, but it just comes a little bit better if, we just can show a little bit more how to fish. We're fortunate and grateful. Been fishing over here in an area where everyone said there's no way you can do business out there. And that's kind of what we really pride ourselves in being able to bring some new life, because there's always been life in Gainsboro, but some new life and some new different things to this area. And we thank y'all for what we're doing. Got more people coming. Like I said, young Lane is coming in to learn about the web. We got some more people coming in with our partnership with TAP. And so we're just excited, man, about what's happening in the city. The city looks great. Yeah, it's not a ploy to try to say I'm trying to lose weight, but we definitely want to give a shout out to Coca-Cola. They also has been a sponsor for our T-Boy effort, definitely showing love in this area. Because it's hard, man. It's hard when you're fighting against such a dynamic of knowing some of the businesses that came out here and some of the feelings that go with that. During that time, Coca-Cola, and after, the development and stuff they have here, Coca-Cola, one of the bigger companies that planted itself down this way. And that, set some type of unease, but we're appreciative of them for getting involved with the whole Take Back Our Yard effort. And I really want to take our time to explain the hour. For some reason, some of these things that we're doing is getting lost in translation, but that's fine. We're going to take a little time because we got time. This is a 10-year plan, guys. This is a 10-year plan, but we want to get our foundation straight. That's why we wanted to go out so strong, because, oh, by the way, $2,000 ain't going to get it done. Okay? Sometimes we can go into groups and things who are trying to work on a project to get stuff done, and we'll meet and raise $2,000, and that's not saying that that's not nothing. I'm just saying in order to get done what has to get done, it's not even a down payment. So we're going to explain why our number has been so high from the beginning, why it's so important that we all come and show that we are with this. And it's not about me. It's not about anyone who's with New Focus, but it's about all of us together, hence why the hour. We're going to talk about that. But I do want to send a shout out for those who already started to check up in the room. Of course, Mr. Beverly Wayne Burks, love when you come in here and hang out with us. Down there in the A, Celine has been, I've been saying, man, I got to come down there and check you guys out. And it's really been a great partnership, really good connection. She an entrepreneur herself who does great thing. Made this dope blanket for me, man, and y'all really need to get on to that. But thank you for checking in, because that's our main value. Our main value for what we do is that we directly and intentionally love talking to our audience here in Roanoke. But we're grateful to talk to the world. We talk to the world in real time so that the world knows about Roanoke. We're grateful, and without the networks that are here, keeping the local scene going, it would be hard to do much. However, It is very important, we believe, to stay connected with the world and let them know and start coming back here. So we love the fact that I know for certain that a lot of events that happen in Roanoke that people in Atlanta wouldn't know about unless they had checked into the Daily Grind Show. And I can say that because a lot of them tell me, hey, I wouldn't know about what was going on in Roanoke unless I checked into the Daily Grind Show. So it's not something that I say or something that I'm trying to make y'all believe. It's true what's been happening, so we're grateful for that. I see Taylor up in the room. Shouts out to you. Thank you for all you do out there. They were looking for Heavenly Foods this weekend. A lot of people were looking for Heavenly Foods, and we love that. We want people to keep asking, well, where's this person? Where are they at? We can always tell them where their storefront is, and we want you all to go check. But we really want to come together. So it's an hour effort for those who are operating in the city, because we're not just trying to work on Gainsboro, we're working on the city as a whole. However, if we're in Gainsboro and it's one of the lower producing entities, if we bring that up, now we're functioning on all cylinders, man. So we're excited about you for jumping up in the room. Y'all go ahead and like and share this. See LaWanda Wells up in the room. Great morning to you. Thank you for all you do out here in this space, keeping bridges connected between Roanoke and Bassett. Didn't know much about Bassett till I met my little sister, till I met LaWanda. Till I met LaWanda, I didn't know much about Bassett, but we know about Bassett now. Shouts out to the homie Lex, who came down for T-Boy this Saturday. He was out here having fun, man, rocking with DJ Rose. And super shouts out to DJ Rose, who came through and really, really, really got it in, man. Superstar DJ Rose, we know him, DJ Rob Lover, from here, FBI and all that good stuff. Or Rob Webb, man. You know, he came in, got it in, and it was a great vibe here in the city. We're going to talk more about that, how it's going to be even better this last one, because all y'all been asking about, when's Junkyard coming? They coming. They coming August 3rd, man. Just got a message from them, as well as I'm super excited about Jaguar Wright. She's coming through, and y'all know I'm a whole fan. So, you know, Jaguar definitely did her thing in her own right, but when she did the actual MTV Unplugged with Jay-Z, you really seen what artistry sounds like. You see how it comes to the whole culture of hip hop, and how hip hop is really sustaining as one of the popular music genres that's going on today. And we're here to cultivate that, man, and keep it moving and keep it going. So, you know, the main reason why we're here, I love, and big shouts out to Mr. Mont English up in the room, man, up in here, man. Thanks for what you guys do at ADG Radio. We do healthy competition. We're going to compete against another radio station because, of course, we want to get our listeners here. But, of course, we really want to support those who are out there doing it. So shouts out to ADG, man, definitely in the space that's needed here in Roanoke, man, to also cultivate their hip-hop scene. So shouts out to you, sir, and all y'all do. But like I was about to say, the main reason why we come here is we definitely want to talk about what's going on and find together solutions, how we can come up with them. But we also want to show you what's already out there working. So we actually come here for the conversation, but stay for the commercials. A lot of great partnerships and a lot of great small businesses, nonprofits, independent artists, and entrepreneurs already doing things who have contracted our services. Hint, hint, has contracted our services. So we're going to show you a couple of those commercials. Please stay for that, learn about them, like, share this, and we'll be right back, all right?
These people might look similar to you. Some are patients, and some are volunteers. A lot of people without insurance are unsure where to turn. At Bradley Free Clinic, physicians, dentists, and others volunteer to provide free services to people who need them. A healthy community depends on everyone. If you don't have insurance, we can help, because we bring together great health providers and the people who need them.
Welcome to Shop Talk, with real women, real conversations, all in their natural environment, the beauty parlor. Welcome to Shop Talk with LaWanda Wells. Please tune in.
healthy food for healthier communities. In partnership with Focus Radio and Apple Ridge Farm, the Well Market is a youth-run farm stand providing healthy, local, organic produce to people living in the Northwest Gainsboro neighborhood. Fruits and vegetables such as greens, potatoes, tomatoes, peppers, and squash are harvested from the George Washington Carver Community Garden in Northwest Roanoke and local farms in Floyd County, including Patchwork, Green Island, and Apple Ridge Farm. Money raised from produce sales goes directly back into the program and continues to fund youth involvement and entrepreneurial skill development. Please visit the Well Market every Saturday from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m. and help support healthy food for healthier communities. The Well, working, eating, living, and learning together.
Hey, it's your boy DJ Complex, Take Back Our Yard Foundation. Our mission is to welcome opportunity through innovation and enterprise in an area that taught us how to overcome adversity with resilience and integrity. Having a dream that bridges all walks of life to gain a better understanding of the Black American experience while embracing inclusion that adds to the prosperity of Roanoke as a whole. Make sure y'all come out each first Saturday for the Take Back Our Yard Cultural Arts Festival and Concert Series, June 1st, July 6th, and August 3rd.
All right, man, we're back. And we also like to stay attached to what's moving already out there. We're grateful to have a platform coming from the Star City, but we know there's major networks out there, major things that's coming with the same initiative. So for years, man, for those of you who used to listen to Time P in the Morning on the Time P in the Morning show, thank y'all for all y'all who used to listen to us and keep us popping. Y'all knew I used to always do the Global Grind. The Global Grind hosted, and done a lot from Uncle Rush, man. Shouts out to Uncle Rush, man, keeping us looking for the next thing, man. Been definitely, yes, you could talk about the things bad that he may have done in his life, but it seems as though he's always working to get better. I love seeing him in that space of becoming an actual yogi, finding his peace, finding, the stuff he's doing. I'm not so sure I'm ready to be sitting there and doing that. He's very limber now. He sits with the big sweatpants and sit up there and talk to you. But he looks good, man, for the age he is, and I thank him because I really attribute Russell Simmons to being the cultivator of hip-hop. Now, I won't say he's the originator. I say he's the cultivator that allowed it to get to the space that it's in right now. Him understanding that it was important to bridge the gap between other genres that was popular is what allowed, I think, for hip-hop to not only get strong in the mid to early to mid 80s, but be self-sustaining where everyone said it would end. But what's so crazy is how things always come back, and I'm really interested about. And I said, I'm not a kid, but y'all know I reference, and a lot of people ask me, well, why did you grow the locks? Because I like Simba. I kind of, feel the whole Simba thing. So there's an article in here that's coming from the Global Grind. It says, not a good thing. The new Lion King posters look like these 6 album covers. So it's really breaking down. It says, on Tuesday, they continue to give people what they want with photos of the cast and their animal counterparts. The results... Well, some of y'all saw some of the stuff out there. I didn't really know that Danny Glover, who has been doing his thizzle, can I knock on Danny Glover for really getting out there and really showing how popular hip-hop is by now, doing something with it, not just hoping that the music does it all, but the shows like ATL, the movies that he's been playing in, and then he really killed it, with the videos and the visualizations that he put with This Is America, things like that. But he's going to be somebody that looks, and Nyla, we love Nyla, don't we? Beyonce, and of course you saw people put the other meme with Hove with that camel, which is cool. Y'all keep talking about Hove. Hove said, who says, how billionaire gonna be ugly? I'm cute. He said, a billionaire, I'm gonna be ugly. I'm cute. So, and also I will say it was kind of synonymous if you talk about him being a camel. He do bring water to the drought. So shouts out to Hove, even though he's not in The Lion King, actually, for those who put him with them. The dude that played on a lot of movies right now being Scar, and I did not know that they were bringing in people like, which he might have something to it, but Seth Rogen being either, I don't know if he's Pumbaa, Timon, or one of them, but they got the three guys with them. But I'm really excited about this movie, man. I think it really is going to get to the essence. It's going to take a story that, we are familiar with and start translating into what's the message really getting out. And I think the message is that the time we're spending trying to show how separate and how divided we are, we could really start showing how much we are alike. And that's what our whole thing is, man. You may have seen last week, I posted, maybe about 2 weeks ago, I posted that I am the fulfillment of Martin Luther King's dream. And that's not of no boast of saying I'm something special. I'm saying all of us now who understand that to judge people by the content of their character and not the color of their skin has been the motive for everyone. In order for us to translate to those who now were the curators of slavery, now we have to get past the mere fact of the time that was, and saying that now we're all looking at how we survived and we made it through that. Yeah, there's still some stuff left that we could, Martin Luther King even said we still coming for the check. But however, we should be making the check together. We work together. In the middle of black and white is green, if you ever look at the color spectrum, but that's a whole nother bag of beans. So that's what we're doing here, man. And I'm grateful for those who are checking in the room. I'm gonna give quick shots out to my big homie, man. I love what they do, and make sure that you guys are out there going out and support. This effort is to get more people banking. We want to get more people going out there and getting banking. So we're so grateful for our partners out there with the Bank of Body Tot. So I see you see Todd Parsons up in the room, man, who is Vice President of Commercial Banking. So a lot of you guys who are thinking about getting your business, don't come in here and say, I need money. Just saying I need money doesn't get it done. Having a plan and getting the tools you need to be able to sustain with that. They do well over there, him and the big homie Marcus. Oh my gosh, can't even call Marcus last name right now. But Marcus does coaching with the actual basketball team. I guess I'm blanking because he is a Franklin County dude. Even though he does help out with Fleming, he's still, technically a Franklin County dude. So, maybe that's a little underneath shot. But now, thanks for Marcus, what he's do. And Todd, man, go see them out Bank of Body Todd. Start your personal account as well as your business account, man. We'll help you with it. I see my cousin up in the room, Rachel Cobbs. Good morning to you, as well as the big homie Darren Wiggins of Jersey Water Ice, man. Check him out. And Rodney Purdue, man. Glad you up in the room, brother. I always love the input that you give. And this young lady, Kaisha Williams, I love that we are getting more aware of mental health in our community. Mental health has played a very, very big part in some of this, the things that has been self-perpetuating for our community while we haven't been able to seem like make strides. The mental health, the trauma, the things that come with that sometimes keeps us from going forward. So I thank young ladies like Kaisha Williams and my little buddy who was friends with my sister growing up, who's doing stuff in that space, Keann Trent, all of them, man, who are now being in there, and most, of course, Dr. Deneen Evans and Sandra Willis, even the big homie Jarrell Rhodes, Tank, all these people who are getting this mental health space, because it is something we have to address. I am going to pull back right now and be real candid with you all. I'm going to put my heart on my sleeve and say, in the midst of what we do, and how we're working to build our community, I have always worked on my household first. My household was the ones where we say, hey, we got to get it. We've got to realize what this thing is, and we have to be examples. Hence why we have always went and had foundational principles of church. Yes, we did church and all those things like that. But more importantly, like I've always told even the church that I started, I never was called to be in a building. I was called to do as Jesus was I believe what he did, to go out and touch people in their environment. I'm not saying those who are in the church are wrong. I'm just saying that's what my role has been. And amongst that time, my son, Tommy, my son, has been dealing, as myself, I have PTSD too. Don't let me bypass that. Yes, I have PTSD, been doctorated, all that stuff like that. And so I'm learning a little bit more about myself. But I also see it in my son, who now at this same time, while we're raising funds and doing things, is awaiting trial. He's awaiting trial for something that happened while he was in a state that I don't understand. It's a mental health thing that I don't understand. So I understand that I have never had selfish intentions. I've never had a thing that now I'm trying to do something for myself. But I really am asking everyone right now to really start paying more attention to what's going on from a mental health standpoint. And I'm asking you to all be patient, that while I'm working with our team to do this for everyone who could now take a part of it, myself and his mother, who's also a strong advocate out in this community with Goodwill HQ, and doing a lot, seeing y'all kids every day, and we're grateful for our partnership we have with them and the young people we see on there. In the midst of us, we are both dealing with our son, who's now awaiting trial. So didn't say that to make, just said that to say this is how real it is, and this is why we stay on the daily grind. So keeping that, and I'm thankful, like I said, for people like Kaisha and things like that who are in that space, but we got to be more aware of that. Shouts out to the 757. See, my homie just checked in, Warden's Butler, who also, I'm switching gears. I know I switch gears real quick. But who's down there in the Tidewater area, who has an initiative very similar to ours, in the sense that he's training people coming home, returned citizens. He's training those people on how to cut hair, how to be in position to get their own business going, as well as licensed professionals who may be coming out in the military and stuff like that, man. So make sure y'all going to check him out. We'll bring more information on that and how that's connected with the web. But it is, man, it's the whole community, man. Financial, mental, financial, and love for each other, man. That's the new focus. That's the new focus. And that's why we do this effort, so that everybody can see the value of that, man, and how we can do it together. With that being said, man, we are going to take a quick break, but I want to come back and really say and spend time on the hour and why we said hour. Let you know it's not a white or black thing. It's not a Tommy thing. It's not a new focus thing. It's it's all of us together, man, because all of us together is the only way we're going to make change, all right? So keep it locked. We'll be right back, and it's the Daily Grind Show.